Bob Cairns, and I'm a member of the Port Orchard Rotary Club in Port Orchard, Washington. Through partnership with the Rotary District 5030 and an NGO located in Seattle called Siveria, we raise funds to bring teachers to Taita Taveta, teachers from Baringo County, teachers from Taita Taveta, and we are conducting what's called STEM education. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, and we've brought some world expert trainers along with PhDs, and one of our team has been an educator for 53 years, and we have over 90 teachers from both of the counties, and they are being taught the latest techniques on teaching, and it's a wonderful experience to watch their eyes light up when they find out about a new device like a document camera. Not new to the US, been in use there 20 plus years, but new to them here. And as part of this grant, we're going to provide the schools with some of this equipment so that they can take this back to their classroom and use it to instruct their students.
My name is Nelson Kipsang. I'm from Chemolingot Primary School in East Pokot Sub-County in Baringo County. And you know, East Pokot is one of the most challenged areas in this republic. There are so many incidents there. There are so many issues to do with insecurity, low levels of education. I handle mathematics, I handle science and social studies. Yes. But then when it now comes to the equipment that we are using in learning, at times maybe bringing in the idea of technology to our school, it has not really worked all that much because of maybe the challenges of accessing these facilities. Well, you know, most of us as teachers, we still depend on the methods that we acquire from the colleges. So most of them, I can say, they are no longer functional. You know, education is, it keeps on changing. So it also requires for some new approaches. So most of the approaches that we have are the ones that maybe we acquired some 17, 18 years ago. So they may at times not be relevant to the current generation. For the last 4 days that I've been here, I can say I've seen a lot of different things from what I used to apply there. We've dealt with basically the approaches to the kids. And there is a new technique called the 3 acts task approach. This is one of the basic and the major systems that I think it should be copied in every part of, or in every school in this republic, because this is a technique whereby a child is given a task. You know, the child is the one to ask you the questions instead. You know, we've got this formal way of maybe the teacher getting to class and asking the pupils questions as a review. And then maybe the teacher, the children now respond. But with this new technique, it's fantastic because they are the pupils who are to ask the teachers the questions. So out of the questions that the children will ask, it will be now the teacher now to pick, all right, the challenge to handle on that particular day. Rather than the usual way that we usually go there when the teacher is already knowing what to go and present to the children. So there is no more experimentation in terms of maybe what you're learning. What we just do here, what we just learn here is you apply the topic or the subtopic, then you just throw it to the pupils as a task, and they now bring the feedbacks in form of questions. Then you now research on those individual questions that the children have asked. It is really wonderful. And integrating technology, it makes learning quite awesome, I can say.
Okay, I've had this training, this is my 3rd time, and I can describe it as one of the best trainings because it has improved my teaching and learning, especially the use of ICT. I've known how to use PowerPoint presentations, how to use ICT tools to do evaluation, like the use of the Plickers, the use of the Kahoot. I've also learned how to make videos for my students, shorten the videos. I've also learned how to make students talk in my class. They discuss and then give out their ideas. Yeah, and it has really helped me in my teaching. Maybe what I may like to see as a change is in the new curricula, I would really love that we use the 21st century skills where we integrate ICT in teaching and learning, because it is very interesting to the students. And the way of learning that we have been taught, it is student-centered. It makes the students to understand better than what we normally do, where we just read, then give the students whatever we have read for them to just cram. But this method of teaching promotes understanding, which I think is the best. Last year, we had what we call professional learning. And in the professional learning, we came together as teachers, the biology teachers in our groups. We learned from what each other was doing in their schools. You copy and you apply what works in your school. And apart from that, the teachers have a lot of ideas. You share the ideas. In some cases, we have prepared presentations in our lessons and shared the presentations, and it's very cool.
What we are going to do is to apply what we have in our brains. If we just get there, we present and apply to those skills, I'm promising you 2-3 years from now, you will see a radical change. There will be a great impact in learning, especially in our region there. The person who conceptualized this idea, the person who brought in this idea, the person who thought of it in the first place, did something so great, and we are so grateful to them. We are just telling them a great thank you. In fact, if it could be more possible, if it was possible, I would even request that the government could support this program so that more teachers are trained in these techniques, all right, rather than just relying on what we've been having. This one, the integrated system, is the best of all, I can say so. So to the funders, to the donors, whoever did this, thank you.
Maybe I'll recommend this to our government, that it should be the way forward for our curricula, because mostly what we have been doing in Kenya is we have been doing what we call rote learning. But this is a new way of learning for understanding, so that the students may carry out something out of their lessons, which they can apply in their lives. Because most of the things that we are learning, they are very practical. Okay, to the people who are supporting the program, like the Mary Margaret and the Rotary, I want to say thank you so much. You have made me a good teacher. I am proud to have worked with you. And we need this one to continue so that more other teachers can be brought on board and they can learn the techniques so that we improve our education standards in Kenya.
Untangle so you're back to a certain.
One hand after that. With the first one, you finish.
And I sort of see a need and I try and fill it, and the needs here in Kenya are so great that it's very fulfilling to me to be able to help people even in a small way here in Kenya. It's very challenging in some of the outlying areas outside of Nairobi, and I'm proud of the fact that we have a partnership with an NGO located here in Africa. Hifadhi Africa has been a great partner, and we've been able to implement some great projects through our partnership. So I've kind of dedicated my retirement to helping the Pokot people, and I'm very proud of the fact that we've been able to do some significant improvements in their way of life.